Hi, this is Ramona Mesa, and I will be reviewing my virtual library thoughts with you. I have read many books over the last several weeks, and what I got out of this project was the realization of how much I love to read and how much I like to read different genres. Some of my favorites are in contemporary realistic fiction wonder, because I am going to be a special ed teacher, and I feel like this book helps general ed students understand what children who look different and go to school go through. In the fantasy category, I'm going to have to go with The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, because that is the first book in which I remember my heart was breaking because of the death of Azra. With historical fiction, I'm going to go with Sadako and the Thousand Paper Cranes. That is a story that really got to me because, this poor innocent child passes away because, of the bombs that were exploded during World War II in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. For the informational bibliography books, The Oldest Student, How Mary Walker Learned to Read, was inspirational to me. As you can see, I have other books on here that are pretty amazing. But this book talks about a 104-year-old woman who learned how to read. And, she always knew that words were powerful and magical, and her dream finally came true. After her children had died, her husband had died, she made her dream come true, and reading is important and has brought much joy to her. In literature representing diverse populations, again, this is another set of books that it's hard to pick a favorite, but I'm going to go with Malala's Magic Pencil. It's a beautiful book that talks about, changing your surroundings by the power of writing letters and getting people involved to change the world around you. It's very powerful. In poetry, I really like Giraffes Can't Dance because it's so cute, and the poem is beautiful, and you learn that, everybody's different and it's okay. For science fiction, I'm going to have to go with I ate Aliens for Breakfast, because it is such a funny story, and it helps children's imagination just run and run and run with the fact that there can be aliens in a box of cereal. And for traditional literature folk tales, once again, these three I really like, but I'm going to have to go with El Cucuy, just because I remember many people, not in my household, but many people in my family and other families that we met, talking about El Cucuy when you misbehaved. So this is a book where they're trying to teach children how to behave and obey their parents. Otherwise, El Cucuy is going to come for you. I would love to use all of these books in my future classroom with my students. It's important to have them read different genres, and finding the one that is really their passion is important so that they continue to read, and we open that fountain of literacy and knowledge up to them. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you very much.